What's up, militia? Welcome back to FaZe Fitness. Today we're going to be talking about one of the, if not the biggest mistake that gamers make when it comes to achieving their fitness goals. So I have had a chance to live with, work with, and personally train the biggest members in FaZe. All of the guys that I live with and work with have different fitness levels and different fitness goals. However, they all share the one common mistake. They all share this one thing that gets in the way from them achieving their goal. Honestly, it's the same thing that gets in my way, and most likely it's the same thing that gets in your way. It gets in most people's way. Now, most people might think this one thing is motivation. You know, most people think that others who haven't achieved their goals yet, or they don't have the same motivation that somebody else has, and that may even be you. You may think that you don't have the motivation. It's not that you don't want to get in shape, it's not that you don't want to exercise and you don't want to work out. It has to do with your schedule. It has to do with your planning. And most people are poor planners, especially gamers, kids who are your age. Living and working with gamers and the FaZe members, one thing that I know when it comes to exercise or working out, they plan pretty poorly. Now, it's not anything against them because their work is to game and upload, and they got to do all these other things and record and stuff like that, and they're always connecting with each other. So that's where their focus is. So when they plan that, they plan it usually pretty good, and that's why they're so good at what they do. Your weekly regimen of natural life has to incorporate some sort of fitness or some sort of exercise if you want to achieve your goal. Last week I was at the FaZe house with Rain, Tico, Apex, and Sensor, and we went to the gym together. And all of them put in a longer workout than I did. They put in more work in the gym, in that gym session, than I did. I wanted to go play basketball a little bit sooner, but regardless, the motivation was there, the work ethic was there. They pushed through the workout, they worked hard, they weren't complaining, and they love, the atmosphere, they love exercising, they love working out. Now, the only reason they haven't achieved their goals yet is because they don't do it consistently enough, and they haven't been able to fit it into their schedule. Now, FaZe Rain, he uploads like 3 videos a day. So he's really busy that noon to 6, 7 o'clock time, and he likes to work out in the morning. So if there's an issue with a car or a ride to get to the gym, there's gonna be an issue with him working out. So if he stays up late or something happens, his workout regimen or his routine, his schedule gets messed up, and now he can't put in the same work. And because he wants to build muscle, he likes to lift weight. So that, since that's his end game, he has to get to the gym. He has to be doing some weight resistance in order for him to achieve his goal. So if he doesn't get to the gym, that messes up everything. So it's not motivation, because it frustrates him a lot, but again, it's schedule. It's just being able to plan that into your workout regimen and then staying consistent to make sure you don't miss. I was just talking to Tico, the same thing. And I missed when you were here, because when I was there, sometimes I would take 2 trips to the gym, and Apex and Tico like to go later in the day, not necessarily early in the morning. And again, Tico likes to lift weights as well, and likes to play soccer as well. So since moving to the FaZe house, he's now played soccer less. Not because he doesn't want to, because it's not really available unless Tommy was playing. And also to the gym, he can't drive, so he needs to have someone drive him. So again, you have that ride situation. It's not motivation, it's planning. Now Apex, he likes to do cardio in the house, so he has the freedom to get into the gym, in the FaZe house gym, hit the bag, move around with the gloves. He also likes to go to the gym. And when I was there last week, him and Tico finally got a gym membership, and now they're deciding to go together during the evening time or later at nighttime, because that's when they want to go. So it's not about motivation, it's just about setting up your schedule and figuring it out, because I know these guys will go 3 or 4 or 5 times during the week, because not that they don't want to, they actually want to, just can't fit it in their schedule. Tommy and Banks, when Banks was living with Tommy and I was living next to them, we would have this place called Cedardale, which is an athletic place, it's a big gym. We'd go there a couple of days a week and we'd get a workout. And Banks was actually the most motivated person out of us 3 to go there for a while, because he liked going in the morning, and we were going in the morning for a while. He didn't like going as much as night. Tommy liked going at night. So now it wasn't motivation, it was just conflicting schedules. So now Banks wanted to go in the morning and Tommy wanted to go at night. And then Tommy wanted to go do more outdoor things, whether it be basketball or soccer, where Banks wanted to go more to the gym. And when Banks was in the gym, he would do it. He would grind, he would work hard, just as much as anybody else in there. Look at Sensor. If you spend a week with him, you're gonna find out that he goes to the gym every single day, pretty much around the same time. He has his schedule down, and he's been doing that for years. It's not like he sometimes does it, sometimes does. His fitness regimen is clearly stuck right into his schedule, and it's a big aspect of his life, and that's why he's been so successful. Now, the same mistake applies to nutrition and eating habits. When Tommy and Banks were living together back in our hometown, north of Boston, we would go to the grocery store. It was like a Costco, a BJ's, a wholesale place. We'd go get the same food on a weekly basis, and we were consistent. And then it would be enough throughout the day for the two of them, and then I would go there and I'd help cook and stuff like that. But it was very, very consistent, and that was a part of their schedule. It was right next to our gym. Now we moved to the FaZe house, it's a little bit out of the way. Now there's everybody in the house. Do we get it just for him or just for this person, just those two? What else? What does everybody else want? So now the eating habits change because it's not the same schedule, not the same pattern. So now it's a little bit more out of the way. So now you're eating out a little bit more now, or now you're eating something else because somebody else got it and it's not what you really wanted, but you're just making do because it just you know, life happens and it messes up your schedule. So now you're out of your routine. I don't know how many times I've heard somebody in the FaZe house say, man, I'm hungry, what should I eat? Man, there's nothing to eat here. You know, you're busy, you're recording, you're editing, you're thinking about what should I upload. You're talking with these guys, you live in this, you know, amazing house with these amazing people, you know, having a great time, and then you forget to eat. I can't tell you how many times I've heard them say also that, man, I forgot to eat. When's the last time I ate today? All right, guys, you wanna go out to eat? And then 3, 4, 5 days go by, and then you're like, man, I've been eating like junk for the last couple of days. And then you gotta fix it, and at that point it's too late. And then you're like, well, I wanna go to the grocery store, but now I can't because it's closed, or does the car work? Oh no. Does anyone want anything else? Oh, forget it. Let me just order some Grubhub. The reason so many guys at the FaZe house miss meals or skip meals is because they don't plan properly. They don't have a yogurt ready or half-made peanut butter sandwich ready. When I'm off to go teach or I'm traveling, I like to always have something on me so I'm not in a position where I'm starving and I need to buy something from a local sub shop or your local store that probably is not going to be good anyways. If you drink protein shakes, so you know this, but so many times people probably confuse me with a drug dealer because I carry my Quest protein powder with me when I go off to work. So many times at the FaZe house I've seen guys overeat and take seconds or thirds of their meals because they don't plan, because they haven't eaten for 3 or 4 or 5 hours. Do not make the same mistake. Now, nobody is perfect because I make that mistake, and if you're trying to transform your life and your fitness goals, you're definitely making that mistake. So I really challenge you to, right now, grab a piece of paper, write your end game. Is your end game to get big, to build mass? Is your end game to be more active? Is your end game to lose weight? Whatever your end game is, make sure you write down Monday through Sunday, you know, 7 days a week. And at least 5 of those days you have to commit to doing something. If it is to build mass, you have to get into the gym, get a gym membership. Step number 1, get some weights, whatever it may be. Look up some exercises that require resistance. And also, am I eating enough? These things, if you're not planning your meals and then planning your workouts at least 5 days a week, you're not gonna achieve your goals. I don't care how motivated you are, it does not matter. All the motivation in the world does not change anything. When motivation is turned into action, that's when you have a result. That's when you achieve something. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to build your cardiovascular endurance, your muscular endurance, if you're not active, if you were to write down your entire schedule for the week, in 3 to 5 days you weren't doing something that required you to sweat and work hard, you're not gonna be losing weight. You're not gonna be getting in shape. It's that simple. Working out doesn't mean doing a specific exercise and doing a certain amount of sets and doing a certain amount of reps. Me personally, my overall fitness end game is to be as athletic as possible. My agility, my speed, my reaction time, my overall core strength, my body weight strength, my cardiovascular endurance, my muscular endurance. You have to find out what your end game is and make sure that's involved and incorporated to your weekly routine. Guys, I don't care how motivated you are, I don't care how little you know about working out and fitness and exercises properly and eating right and so forth. If you're a gamer out there and you just want to be healthier and you want to lose weight and you want to be a fit person, you don't have to be intelligent or knowledgeable in the subject of fitness. I've met a lot of people that are not knowledgeable in the area of fitness and eating right, and yet still happen to have a pretty good healthy eating regimen and still are in great shape because their lifestyle, their schedule incorporates activity, a sport, or working out in some sort of manner. Listen, life gets in the way. That's why consistency is so important. Whether you're just a gamer watching this video and you love Call of Duty, or you are a FaZe member, or you're somebody who's actually working out and wants to get into better shape, whatever your end game is, consistency is so important, because if you cannot master your schedule, you're never going to be able to achieve something that actually takes a lot of work to do so. It doesn't matter how much you know or how motivated and excited you are to achieve that goal. If you can't find or make the time to work towards your goal, you're never going to achieve it. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.